no oligopoly. You have a free market economy flowing, and people are learning management. My friend used to have about. He brought to me. He has a 5 Rolls Royce. He brought a Nigeria. The other day, I saw him in his Honda.
Okay. All right. So this is what President Tinubu says. This was around December 15th or so.
This is his media chat.
Yes. So President Tinubu said that the economy he's creating is a free market economy. No oligopoly, according to him. And he said that he has a friend who bragged to him once that he has 5 Rolls Royce.
5 Rolls Royce, yes.
And that the next time he saw him, he was driving a Honda. Right? So that's why I
said, I
want the president to say it. I want to hear from the president's mouth.
So I said, that's where you put me. I said, I didn't put you there. He said, that is because of fuel prices, he will no longer maintain 5 limo type of vehicles. It's not negative. So learn to manage. You learn to control your electricity bill, switch off the light, and learn to manage.
Okay, so what he said was because of lack of management, and his friend said, you are the one that put me in this position. You increase the price of fuel, and he says, well, you have to learn to manage. And he says, like your electricity bill, you have to off your light. You have to
switch off the light.
You have to switch off the light. And for me, I understand the 5 Rolls Royce because I don't have 5 Rolls Royce, but I use electricity, and I know how much I pay a month for electricity. And it's in excess of 80,000 naira per month.
Per month?
Yes.
All the things you do?
No, just bro. The same house I'm living in, the same things I put on, the same things I've been using. I don't use AC. Back then, before this guy came in, I could pay 10,000 naira. I could pay 10,000 naira, and my light would last me 3 weeks, sometimes a month. Now, 80,000 naira.
When did you start paying 80,000?
This
before or after you got married?
I started paying 80.
You're thinking about it.
No,
after you got married then?
No. Like, how will I put it? I'll say this November. I'll say after.
That's when you started paying 80K, right?
Yeah.
No, so
don't you cannot even joke and say that it's from increased consumption. You cannot even do that.
That's definitely what I'm going to say.
I am stepping in front of you to say that that's not true at all. Because the price of the units has more than quadrupled. It's not the consumption that is the problem, it's the price of the units. Yes, when I was single, I was using roughly 5 a day, 5 units.
And you were not always at home.
Wait now, I was using 5 units a day. Now I'm using about 8. But 10,000 naira used to buy me around 110 units, right? But now 10,000 naira buys you like 40 units, something like just some kind of ridiculous reduction. That's the point I'm making. Don't even dare say that I'm using more electricity now. Like, that's not the issue. The issue is
but you are definitely using more electricity now.
There's no doubt about that.
Are you not?
I am.
No, so that's what I'm saying. You're using more electricity. More things are on in the house every day because
he has increased the price. It is the price I'm talking about.
I'm not saying
not the consumption.
I'm not saying you not increase the price. You are right. You did increase the price.
That's the point. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying you not increase the price. You increase the price, but the reason why you're spending way more is because of increased consumption, and you have someone that is always at home. Maybe, I don't know.
Sure.
But I'm assuming your wife is mostly at home, and of course the atmosphere, that's the weather, that's the cold because of the baby. So like you cannot just say it's only simply because the president, or not even the president, because the government increased price of units and stuff.
Do you spend more on your electricity now than you were spending before?
Not really.
Senju, what about you?
Not really.
Me? I'm spending lesser now.
Okay.
Why?
You see?
Okay, when I was staying before, we were two. I would have
We're
meter.
sharing it.
So I was sharing I give us estimated bill.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
When I'm staying now, we are 4, and we're using 1 meter. I just paid 2K, and it last me like 3 weeks.
Imagine.
Where is that? Is it band A or band B or because
I don't even care which part it is.
okay, so
How frequently do you have lights?
We used to have lights. They just brought my light now. Like we have lights. What lights is morning till like around 5 o'clock or something. I took it. They have brought it back now again.
And the light has been good. I don't know, maybe it's because it's December, but like the light has been very, very good. I'm sure it's continuing like that next year still.
the light has been good. For example, like Ye was trying to say, like when around November, my mother-in-law came. She got us a freezer, and we were using the freezer. So that was where I was like, oh wait, yeah, exactly. I was like, oh wait, let's use the freezer. We're using the freezer. So I noticed that I started spending more money for light. So I just said, look, let's just keep using the fridge. So we turned off the freezer. The freezer has not been on for over 2 months now, like close to 2 months.
No, yeah, that's actually like. So can I advise you?
Yeah.
I think because you guys now the freezer now is very good for you because you can easily just save your food. Like you have more space to keep your food, and your wife doesn't have to cook every time because she's pregnant, or you yourself. So what you should be doing is maybe if you are going to bed, for example, at night and you have stuff in the freezer, you switch off the freezer. By morning, you know you are going to bed now, so everything you will not be using some of the other lights you are using before. Like maybe the lights in the sitting room, AC will be off, and all those other things in the sitting room will be off. Now, and then you're using your room. Wait, now let me just finish.
Sorry.
Now, if your freezer is on at night and everything is frozen, you can easily switch it off in the morning, and then everything you kept in it will still be frozen. Yeah. Do you get? And then you can just leave your fridge on. With that you've saved your unit.
So now all these tactical considerations, all these tactical movements that we're making.
It's not tactical. It's just that we are spoiled. Nigerians are spoiled. But
okay. Very good, and I wanted to.
always said these things. Nigerians are spoiled. We're spoiled people. We're spoiled generation.
Draw that out of you. I wanted you to say.
I've already said that. Though.
I know. I wanted you to draw it. I wanted to bring it out for the listening public.
Podcast. Okay.
Because when we were young, nobody used to go and off a fridge or a refrigerator because they are going to bed. What you did was you put off the light that you need to put off.
Yeah.
And they meant nothing. And maybe you leave one light just for security or whatever reason. But now President Tinubu is saying you should off your lights.
Yes.
And you agree with
Have you forgotten that? Yes, I agree. Do you remember like even security lights? Like the only time security light goes off is when the bulb dies.
Of course.
Like that is what a security light is.
I don't understand.
You don't need security light during the day, bro. You don't need security light during the day.
Nobody put on their security light during the day. Nobody ever did that. Nobody. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. People leave their security light on 24/7.
That's a lie. That's a fucking lie, bro. What are you saying?
It is not a lie. It is not a lie.
You're caping for this dude, bro. You're caping for it.
No, it is not a lie.
Let's send you comment.
I'm sure it's when people start using meter, they started offing the light anyhow.
Yes, it's not starting meter. They start switching off.
Exactly, because when we were young, you like AC. Okay, maybe we didn't know what the electricity bill was because we were young and we never had to pay an electricity bill until we became adults and started living in estimated billing or paying for meters. But it wasn't a big deal. Like in fact, like since I moved house, like since I started living on my own, like I know that putting on the AC is like a special occasion. You know what I mean? Like it's when you just recently buy the lights and now let me just flex a little bit. But now like the AC is anathema. You cannot do it because the price is up. And I keep saying that, and obviously, you should know that the people who install your meters and all this kind of stuff. People talk about meters running faster than normal, tampering with your meters and all this type of shit.
Yeah, they do that.
And it is part of the whole issue of let's generate more money for the discos, let's generate more money for all these type of things because they want you to spend more money. Yeah, my calculation of 80,000 is a very humble estimate, but I can tell you that is not fair at all. Like it is not commensurate with anything. It's not, no.
with the economy, right?
No, the light is good. The light is good. I can say that one. The light is very good. Sometimes I will go and the light will still be on. You know what I mean? Like, I'll know that some things didn't go off. But the idea that like you pay for lights and like if you buy a light of 15K, it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed you to last a week. That is the reality right now, bro. So,
but that's because of the things you're consuming. And you know that your house now, bro.
Yeah.
It's not too long that they came to fix meter, because when they built that structure, they were not using meter.
Sure.
So it is possible that someone's maybe someone's fridge or some of his lights or your neighbor can be connected to your meter. It's very, very possible. That happens. There are some neighbors that we will tell the person coming, maybe if they know the person that's coming to, yeah, they'll tell you the person to connect some of their stuff on your own lights.
Oh, that's true. That's actually,
so
I've heard of that thing before.
Yeah, now they do it. So you have to understand that even the Nigerian factor, like just how we behave as a people, our criminal intent, all these things still come into play. Like all these people still have to behave Nigerian. Like even when we're trying to make progress, a lot of people still try to sabotage because we're Nigerian. Like, you know, like we just always try to be smart. Do you get?
I don't disagree.
Yeah, so that part you have to also factor that part in.
I'll factor that into my estimation, but I just I think that the fact that he sees it as a thing of pride, that someone who has a Rolls Royce is now driving a Honda, and he's like proud of that. I think that is that is far.
Bro, no. I think you're mixing it up. First of all, why would anybody in Nigeria have 5 Rolls Royce?
Why not? Why the fuck not? Why not?
Okay, then fuel it now. Okay, so why is he crying that he cannot drive his 5 Rolls Royce? They should not cry. You should not cry. Why is he crying?
Wait. He's driving a Honda.
Yeah.
Someone who has 5 Rolls Royce is driving a Honda. Why?
He didn't tell us the kind of Honda he's driving. He could be driving a 2025 Honda. He didn't specify that he's driving 2003 Honda. It's not like his friend is that poor.
It's still a Honda, bro.
Like, what's wrong with the Honda, bro? Honda make really dope cars.
The only thing wrong with the Honda in this scenario is that it's not a Rolls Royce. He's proud of the fact that the guy is not driving his Rolls Royce anymore. Why?
Bro,
thank you. Let's.
But the issue is that driving his Rolls Royce, though, if he has.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Even that his friend will still be driving his Rolls Royce. It's just maybe he just doesn't drive the 5 together anymore, or maybe he doesn't drive. Maybe he just picks one now. He fuels one of the Rolls Royce and drives.
Tinubu drives his own Rolls Royce.
Why did he not drive his Rolls Royce? He's the president. What are you?
Oh
please,
my God!
If we're having this conversation,
yeah.
Please, if we're having this conversation, bro, let's be realistic. Let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
Because let's just be honest. You can so because he's trying to repair the country, and then we'll say, oh, why is he buying new jets? Why the fuck would he not buy new jets so that they'll kill him in the old one?
Because
we're cutting down.
We're all cutting down on expenses. You're telling us to put off our fridge at night before we go to bed and risk our vegetables spoiling. Then you can afford, sir, Mr. President, to not use 30 cars in your convoy. You can have 6 instead of 30. You can do that. You can afford to cut back on these trips. You can instead invite those people to.
Bro, every single trip has been a success. Every single trip that man has embarked on has been a success. Has been positive for the nation.
Has it been transparent?
Every single one.
On the expenditure? Because the expenditure on trips, how many people travel, and how much does it cost the country? How much does it cost the presidency? How much does it cost? Because a lot of this money can go into actual security, which is our biggest problem. It can go into infrastructure. It can go into our roads. It can go into many different things. Why must you go there? Can't you do it by Zoom? Can't you do your meeting by Zoom?
Yeah.
Because I remember we were sitting down around the fire one time and somebody was like, it's good. Flight now is like 300,000 naira. So it means that people won't be traveling around the country.
Right now.
Yeah. That people won't be traveling anyhow for fun. Like people will not be flying around for no reason. I'm like,
but people are traveling. People are flying up and down for fun.
That's not that. Like it's the people who are like super fucking flush. 300,000 is a lot of money for anybody to fly from Lagos to Abuja. For anybody.
I agree.
It's just that some people have the money and others don't. But So somebody, a Nigerian, a fellow Nigerian, was saying, "Oh yes, it's good that people are living fake, like people are traveling too much to go for weddings." And in my mind, I'm like, so you want us to sit down and live our lives by Zoom? You want us to just sit down and we'll connect to the wedding by Zoom? Why not the thrill of carrying your children, entering the aeroplane? Oh, that the aeroplane, we're flying. You land there, you go, you have a good time, you make memories with your family members, you get to see them, you get to be there for them. Instead of they say, oh, instead of flying now to Lagos, that costs 600,000 to and fro, I can just send the person 200,000 naira by transfer, and my presence is felt. There's a big difference between sending somebody money for their wedding to encourage them or to wish well for them, and you actually going there to hug them and say and pray for them and say, "Oh, God will be with you. This is a wonderful event. Thank God for everything." You take a picture. The world of difference is significant. So the fact that people are looking at this situation, and for me, it's the same thing as this guy with his 5 Rolls Royce and the Honda. He has to cut back on costs or on expenditure. But why is the president the one responsible for that? Because if you're spending more, if you're able to spend money,
no, the president is not responsible for that. The president is not responsible.
So you said the president is not responsible. Yeah. You said the president is not responsible for that.
Yeah, he's not responsible for that. Like, let's just look at this scenario, right? We don't know, first of all, we don't know what the friend does. We don't know the kind of work the friend does. We don't know what he's doing. But let's assume he's a politician.
Okay.
Now, first of all, in Nigeria, we're in Nigeria, we have bad roads, we have we live in Nigeria.
Sure.
First, a third world country where
underdeveloped
country, where quote unquote a lot of people are poor.
Sure.
Right? When I said nobody should be driving 5 Rolls Royce in Nigeria, that is what I meant. Like Nigeria as a country is too poor for any idiot to be having 5 Rolls Royce. I'm not saying you should not have Jeeps. I'm not saying you should not have 20 cars. I'm saying having 5 Rolls Royce in a poverty-stricken land like Nigeria makes no sense to me. It's the same thing as Burna Boy and all these artists basically buying Ferrari, buying different kind of Ferrari. It's just foolishness, in my own opinion. I know it's their money, but it's foolishness.
Can I?
These are the same.
Okay. These are the same people.
No, you can come in. Welcome.
Sorry, just finish. I thought you had to.
Okay.
You said these are the same people.
I was going to say these are the same people that like try to make it seem like they are trying to uplift people with their music and maybe help communities and stuff.
Yeah.
There are a lot. See, I understand it is their money and they work hard for it and they should spend it how they want, right? Mm-hmm. But like, part of our problem as Africans is we don't have this sense of responsibility, this sense of patriotism.
Okay.
Do you understand? Everybody feels, oh, I am not the government. I'm not. Did you vote for me? I'm not a politician. I should not. We are all. See, it is a collective thing. We are all together in the nation building because we are all Nigerians and we are all living in this country together. Whether or not to travel out, or you have the chance to travel and maybe spend 3 months, 5 years, whatever in another country, but you are in Nigeria first. And if the whites, the Europeans, the Arabs behaved the way we are behaving, our people will not be traveling to their country for good tidings and greener pastures.
Sure.
Do you understand? Look at our roads in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Like, you just look at the kind of road we have. Look at like the scenery. Look at all the bumps we have on our road. Like, Nigerians, the government, they like to put bumps on the road very well so that they slow down.
Yeah.
Nobody should be having 5 Ferrari or 5 Rolls Royce in Nigeria. Like, nobody should, not even the president.
Sure.
Because we are not there yet as a people. I'm not saying people are not rich. It's the same thing as all these fucking pastors having 3 private jets. It's like it's just dumb. 4 private jets. Like, yeah. It's just, and that's the problem. Like, that's the actual problem. That's the problem we have. How can you have 5 Rolls Royce and then you're not blaming Tinubu?
No, wait now. Calm down. There's the Wraith, there's the Ghost, there's the Phantom, there's the Colonel, and there's the other one, the Poltergeist or whatever.
Bro, let me bust your head. Do you know that some people are driving Tesla in Ibadan?
I've seen some.
Like, how can you be driving Tesla in Ibadan? Fuck sake.
Send you comment. What are you saying?
I'm not saying the person will charge 2 years.
You use your generator to charge your Tesla.
It's just dumb. Like, I'm sorry, it's just.
I've seen Teslas even out here in Abuja as well. I've seen Teslas.
Yeah, I've seen Abuja. We have to make sense a little, but for Christ's sake, man.
A little. Even like
Oh, wait. I thought there was a Rolls Royce called Poltergeist. I guess not. Okay. So, for me, I understand what you're saying. I understand that Nigeria is a quote-unquote poor country. But to me, it seems like there is this mindset that, like, people should not be rich. In terms of in terms of things like unexplained wealth. Like, unexplained wealth in Nigeria is literally a crime. Like, you can go to prison for.
No, but let's not divert. That's not probably what
I'm trying to.
right now.
No. I'm trying to show you.
Okay,
I'm tying it back to what the president is saying, and how you're agreeing with the president.
Okay, that is friend that has 5 rules. What work does he do? Is he a politician too?
No, he didn't say.
Exactly.
President Tinubu didn't say.
Look,
And it doesn't
we don't
matter.
even care what the president does.
And it's irrelevant.
My own answer is irrelevant. We don't even care. It's his money. If he wants to buy 10 Rolls Royce, he should buy 10 Rolls Royce.
Exactly.
But he should not cry. He should not cry that the economy is so harsh and he cannot fuel his car.
It's 5.
He should shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear.
The 5 of them. Yeah, I don't disagree with you.
That's all I'm saying.
It's like when Davido was trying to clear his Maybach. You remember?
Yeah.
So he had bought the car and he needed, what was it? Was it 100 million? Another 100
To
million?
clear.
Or
Yeah,
200
yeah.
million to clear the Maybach. And fellow Nigerians were contributing money. Not just the hoi polloi, not just the bourgeoisie, not just the higher class, higher end people in the society. Actual fellow Nigerians were actually sending money
Even
to Davido so that Davido can
to clear his Rolls Royce.
No, it was Maybach. It was actually a Maybach truck. So,
What does that tell you?
it's what we're saying as a people, for sure. Because,
Exactly.
Yeah. But the president coming out to say that, because what he said was a positive thing. It was a positive revelation that, like, the economy as it is right now is forcing people to manage. That was the word he used. It's like, we don't have that. We don't have the ability to manage. Let's manage. And for him,
You don't agree with that? You don't agree with that?
wait now. For him, managing is like, this guy who used to drive 5 Rolls Royce is now driving a Honda, and it's like
No. I disagree with you. You're not making that conclusion. You're not making
that's
that
literally
conclusion.
what he said. I'm quoting.
No, that's not what he said. I watched the interview now. That's not. You're not quoting. You're quoting what you want. Like, if you're talking for what he said, bro, you're quoting for what you understand.
Okay, what do you think he's saying?
That's not what he said.
By that phrase of learn to manage, because I think that was something he said. Learn to manage.
Yeah, because
it sounds communist to me. It sounds communist that, okay, we should all drive Hondas. Nobody should travel anywhere. Just send the person the money if you have it. Don't go on trips, because as I said, that sentiment of manage or conserve or don't spend too much money, that mindset, I told you
because
that,
Nigerians are too excessive. We do things. Even the religion that is borrowed, we are overdoing it. We do things excessively. We do. See, okay, you notice how musicians are buying Ferraris now.
Yes.
Just wait till next year and see wait till next year and see what's going to happen.
Senju, can you comment?
Yeah, you know what? Sorry, I went to something.
Okay. So my point really is that saying that the guy who drives a Rolls Royce is good that he's driving a Honda, or that the people who used to travel anyhow back then for like
Nobody said it's good that he's driving a Honda now.
That's what he
Did you say
said.
that?
That's literally what the president said.
No, that's not what he said.
What did he say? He said that he should learn to manage, that we need to develop a culture of managing.
Exactly, like
That means it's good now. So
no. I won't allow you to paint that picture. This is what it meant. This is what it meant. If you can afford to own 5 Rolls Royce, right? If you can afford to own 5 Rolls Royce, you should, regardless of the economic challenge, because you're in Nigeria. First of all, you're in Nigeria.
Yes.
And in Nigeria, where they claim we are poor, nobody should own 5 Rolls Royce.
Okay.
And if you own 5 Rolls Royce, you should be able to fuel it without crying and disturbing anybody.
Okay.
Do you understand?
I understand you, because what you are saying
that's
makes
what the
sense,
saying.
but that's not what the president is saying at all. That's literally all he's saying. He didn't say anything.
That's what he was saying. That was my understanding of what he was saying.
No, you are.
If you can own 5
you
Rolls
are
Royce,
rationalizing his words. Like, you are very intelligent. You are very intelligent, and perhaps the president is also intelligent, but his mindset is not where yours is to come up with these things that he's saying. Maybe he said something to that effect later on in the interview, but from this clip that we have rolling, I didn't get any.
I want the clip now.
Because
Maybe you don't want to.
No. What I took from it is that because the guy said that, your economy, this is the Tinubu economy, And
Exactly.
And in Tinubu's economy, I cannot drive my 5 Rolls Royce, right? And now I'm driving a Honda. It's like, okay, yes, it's good for him to drive the Honda because it shows that he can manage. Like,
It's more economical.
It's more economical. Is managing. You understand what I mean? So the point I am making, or I'm trying to get across, is if someone who drives 5 Rolls Royce is pushed and shoved into a corner to drive a Honda, what happens to the guy who drives the Honda?
The guy who drives the Honda, because he drives the Honda, and probably
You lie.
What's the lie?
The guy driving Honda will see the driving Honda for waiting. You don't accept the car.
Sell which car? Who do you know that have sold this car?
Yeah. What I'm trying to tell you is that fuel jump, that fuel price that ballooned.
Yeah.
Not only did it affect the cost of transportation, it affected the cost of everything else.
I agree with you.
Everybody's spending 5 times. Everybody's spending 5 times more than what they were spending 12 months ago. Everybody.
It's true.
Everybody. So if the guy who is driving 5 Rolls Royce is now driving a Honda that he found somewhere, then the woman who is struggling at the middle of the economic ladder, which middle doesn't even exist anymore, it's just fiction, right? She'll be faring far worse. She'll be faring far worse. What are you saying?
Driving out fast with her friends again. You'll be driving to work and come back home.
It is not true. I'm not saying the country is not hard. Yes, the country is hard. Okay, this guy did a show. Okay, let me ask you guys now.
Yeah.
What is the average ticket for a show that you do? Like regular, what's the average ticket?
I paid for a regular last year. I paid
How much you pay?
for Davido. I paid for Davido.
How much?
For 2 people, it was 15K, and it was late. 15K.
15K.
Yeah, 15, yeah.
Okay. Odumodu did a show.
Yeah.
Regular was 25,000.
Okay.
And people paid.
Sure.
And the place was still full.
Okay.
So, like, you cannot say, because the economy is hard. There are people that are still buying Tesla in this economy.
I don't disagree with that at all. And
there are people buying Rolls Royce, Ferrari in this economy. There are people building mansions. This guy has built a club.
We prefer to be among those people.
Exactly. So, like,
right? So I
agree with all these economies. The economy is hard, yeah, but like
no. I'm not saying that, but the Odumodu point is kind of what I'm trying to get to. That people came out and said that it's good that the ticket to Lagos now costs 300,000 because people will be traveling anyhow to show off themselves and be forming fake life. People said that people should learn how to manage. They should stay in their house. Like I was arguing with Tatsumaru, and Tatsumaru was supporting this idea. And I said to Tatsumaru, I said, look, the ability to travel is what makes people live longer. I can say that in front of anybody because that unique life experience of leaving your place of domicile to go to another place to experience a different culture, experience a new thing. Yeah. It broadens your mind, your brain. And he said no, that Tatsumaru said, oh no, you can just watch the boxing match because I was talking about going to watch. I was talking about going to watch Tyson, and he said no, you can just watch the boxing match in your house. I said, but you, Tatsumaru, you went and you saw Manchester United live at Villa Park in Birmingham. Are you telling me that there's no difference between sitting down in the seats, watching somebody score a goal or score a free kick, that energy, that atmosphere? They're telling me that you can get that kind of experience in your house? Of course not. So, exactly. So, my point is that we have, in addition to this austerity measure or this austerity culture that the president is trying to push, we have people who are also in agreement with it. And I'm saying no, and you too, I think you are agreeing with the president that the guy who has 5 Rolls Royce is good for him, let him humble himself and be driving the Honda.
I'm not saying no. That's not what I'm saying.
That's I am now.
Saying, no, listen to what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying now. Just listen. I am saying that if you are rich enough to afford 5 Rolls Royce, regardless of the economic situation, you should be able to afford it. That is all I'm saying. If you are rich enough to,
that's a fantastic point.
If you are rich enough to own 4 private jets, regardless of the economic situation, you should be able to fuel all of them. Like
I agree with you, but that's not the president's point. The president is saying something completely different. He's saying that let him learn how to manage the Honda. Let him manage the Honda. That is what he said, literally word for word, but for saying to come in, please.
if that's look, okay, it's just like
wait,
in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Can I go on?
Sure. Go on.
Go on.
In Nigeria, right? We don't produce cars.
Sure.
Even innocent that they are trying to say manufacturer, it's just an assembler. They just assemble the car.
It's not what doing against them.
So it's not even assembling again. Okay.
But can I say something? Yes,
it's right.
To this your assembly point, yeah. No car is manufactured 100% in one country. I just have to say that the parts are flown from different parts of the world. A Jaguar is not made in England; it's made in different parts, and then you have an assembly where the parts come together and the car comes out.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it's normal. It's normal for
innocent.
Yeah, for innocent to not have to build a car from scratch. Everything here in the country. That is normal. So you're saying,
fine.
Yeah.
So we don't manufacture cars here; we only assemble.
Okay.
Alcohol, we don't produce champagne. We don't produce alcohol. We only have like all this. I doubt if we don't own Alomobita. I think just all these beers.
Yeah.
We only have beer. Yeah. But Nigeria is the highest consumer of champagne, and Nigeria drives the most luxury cars in the world.
Okay.
So we have a serious problem where we must learn to manage at this point. Now I was one of my bosses one day, and we were talking about the Nigerian problem, but we were trying to really try to make sense of what our problem is as Africans. What is the problem? Is it in our DNA that we must be like this?
Yes.
Do you understand? And he said something and he said that he stopped with me since that time. And he said that and I'm sure you guys can even resonate with this because we have all gone to events. He said if you go to an event, like say a World Bank event, a GIZ event, an European Union event, right? When it's time for food, when it's time to serve yourself,
okay.
When it's time to serve yourself, you will see the white guys or the people from other countries. They will fetch what they can finish. They tell themselves what they can finish. By the time they're done eating, they clear their plate. Right? Look at Nigerians. It's crazy, bro. But look at how the Nigerians look at how we take more than we can eat.
Yeah.
We waste half of the food. We waste more than half of the food most times. The meat, they don't finish all the meat they carry. They want from the event. They don't want to take away. They'll be harassing all the ushers to have them look for takeaway.
Take away.
So this is the Nigerian problem. That is the Nigerian problem, and that is the same attitude they take to political offices. Even you being owning your own company, or being a family man, or being a son, or being a student.
Yeah.
Do you understand? That is just our behavior. So we must learn to manage. We must learn, and this president is the right president for Nigeria, and I will continue to support anything he does. I will support him because I see the vision, I see what he's trying to do, and I support everything he's doing. Every single thing that man has done is right.
Wow,
every single thing, every single policy, every single action he has taken, every single tweet, every single thing he has done is right. Look at the tax reform. Why are people fighting against the tax reform? Did not announce.
We covered the tax. We covered the tax reform. I think.
It's just insane. It's really insane.
Senja,
a serious problem.
I need to comment.
Yeah. I'm listening. It was flowing, so I don't want to interrupt now.
I know, but do you have anything?
Yeah, I understand what he's talking about what Tinubu is doing, and I think it's a mindset. We need to experience this as Nigerians. We just need to experience this. I think it's part of the growth process. We need to learn how to manage. So by the time this thing bite us reach, we will start looking at government people and telling them, guys, you need to manage. We won't be now. When them boys the politician will think that no, it's not my business. Not my business.
Do you really think this requirement of people to manage? Do you think it's affecting the people up there?
That's what I'm saying. It's very affecting.
Yes.
But one time, people that is affecting will speak out.
It's step by step now. It's step by step. This is the step. This one is taking the step.
Speak out.
Why? Because we're still borrowing money. We're still doing loans. We're still the subsidy is gone. What projects have the subsidy process been committed to? We have these questions.
Okay.
Are we saying that people are not stealing money? Are we saying that people are not still sending their children abroad?
Wait now.
Wait.
Okay. Did you listen to the? Did you watch the media chat?
I didn't watch. All I have is this clip.
I think you need to go and watch it. Just listen to what they have to say.
Tell us.
Another thing is spoken. Another topic he touched on was corruption.
Okay.
Right? You can never stop corruption.
Okay.
But you can block the loopholes.
Okay.
Like it makes sense. You can block the loopholes. And this is why this man is trying to make sure that Nigeria is going, like, decentralize the power. Let it be regional. Let's push. Let every region take care of itself. That is the only way. Like, that is the only way. And that is what I was saying when I said these musicians now, they're spending all this money on irrelevant things, on buying Ferraris. They showed Burna Boy's garage that he had like 5 Ferraris. How can you have 5 Ferraris in Nigeria?
Ferraris.
It's just dumb.
Wait,
And this same guy,
Burna Boy has 5 Ferraris?
please go and check now. Go and you'll see there on the internet. Now this guy is from
No, that's
a
crazy.
poverty-stricken Port Harcourt.
Yeah.
That they don't even have good water, they don't have good road, they don't the people there that they even have like a lot of industries that who can get work. A lot of youth in Rivers are cultists because they have nothing else really to do. If this guy takes like maybe half of all this money waste and just, I don't know what it is he's going to do. Now that local government have autonomy, there's a lot. There's so much things that individuals can do with their money. As it is right now, you can go to your local government and create a solar plant where like you store light to people. That's like
I think that makes sense because I saw Osimhen. Osimhen recently, he was in Nigeria and he did a thing where he gave out rice and oil.
Yeah, and tricycle.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay. So, I thought that's like a good step in the right direction.
Yeah.
I think it's a way of giving back to like the neediest people. Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
I'm seeing the Lamborghini Urus. I'm seeing that's a Ferrari right there. This color, Ferrari will never allow you to paint your car this color, so it's probably a Lamborghini. It looks like an Aventador. That looks like a McLaren, but I'm not sure.
Ferrari.
Okay, so this is Rolls Royce, and then it is crazy. It is crazy.
That's the point exactly.
So this is
on what road are you going to drive this car?
So this is Nigeria, right? Not America.
Yeah, this is Nigeria. This is Lagos now.
Okay, and I'm seeing another red Rolls Royce in the reflection of his car. Right?
Like this guy doesn't even have, I don't think he has any Benz. It's just Rolls Royce,
So
Ferrari, Lamborghini.
That's the Urus. This is a Lamborghini for sure.
In Nigeria.
But that's the Benz. That's the Maybach truck. Normal S class. That Lamborghini.
You know this guy is at least 5 billion naira.
That Lamborghini is not funny. It's not a funny Lamborghini at all. It's very rare. I'm just not sure which one.
I think he said it's only Ronaldo that has this type of Lamborghini or something.
Yeah. That Lamborghini is not a funny Lamborghini. It's not funny. Like to see that Lamborghini is like tough. It may be
connection.
It may be a Veneno or something insane. Like it's not a normal Lamborghini. It's a shame the monkey didn't go to the front of it. But the Urus is very common. But the Urus is around 250. If you're expecting it as about 300. So they focus more on this Rolls Royce, which is silly because it's really not the most interesting car here. Okay, so I guess that's it. But I think you guys do make a very good point that it's insane, right? Because
it is insane.
Because Burna Boy, okay, yeah, you say you have because they are rappers like put it like this. What's his name? Jadakiss. Jadakiss doesn't have this type of garage.
Do you understand?
Jadakiss,
that's the point.
Like Nori that does Drink Champs does not have this garage. Nori came out
and they have good roads and they have the roads to drive the cars.
Yeah,
they have the roads. They have everything, the proper infrastructure to drive these cars, and they don't even. What do you need all these Ferraris for?
That's crazy.
Really, let's be honest.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit crazy.
Because I'm taxing them. Pay tax and they won't pay more tax without running cars.
No, I don't want to hear anything about tax because for me taxation is
okay. Imagine if the government now starts taxing them specially. Since they're making so much money. They cannot own all these cars in America because they're going to tax them. They're going to tax them on every single one of those cars.
Someone says he buys 4 for everything. That's funny. It makes you feel sorry for him. It's like he has nothing of real value in his life. Okay. We know if it carry and go heaven. Nigeria.
So that
you know, you can't get it.
yeah, let us.
Nigeria.
You know, that was just it. You can't get it. I think I come back to heaven.
The Indian too hasn't gone. He too hasn't gone to heaven. So, like, how do you even know you will go? What gives you the guarantee that you will go to heaven?
That you will go to heaven.
And do they have Maybach in heaven? Okay. So, if are you waiting till you get to heaven to drive the Maybach, or will you try to at least drive it here? 10 luxury cars.
It's just it.
Okay, I think it's fine. I think the president saying that people should manage. You understand what I mean? Like, I just think it seems more like austerity where they don't want people to. Because I don't think I don't think they mean people like us who are in the middle class trying to get to the upper class.
Yes, coming here. Yeah.
Because the people he's talking about are those up there, and I think that's what you're directing your message to.
You are finally getting it.
Right, but for me, this message, the thing the president said, is directed at everybody, at all Nigerians. Because trust me, I know firsthand or secondhand at least what people are going through. Like, economically, just the ability to function as a human being in this country is gravely threatened by the economy. Gravely.
Bro.
Like,
No, I think
in this town, I've had close friends that have been like kidnapped. Like, the crime is going up. Like, the proximity of crime is like more rampant, because people are fucking desperate. They kidnap somebody and they demanded 5 million ransom, or they paid 5 million ransom. Do you get my point?
So what would you blame that on?
I'll just blame that on lack of security.
I disagree. I think it's just criminals being criminals. And I learned that from you. Funny enough, that's why I asked the question. I learned that from you. It's just criminals. Like, I'm hungry too. Like, I'm hungry. I don't have money too, but I'm not kidnapping anybody. Neither am I going to rob anybody.
True.
So, like, a criminal is going to be a criminal.
Yeah, you're right.
That's just that simple.
Yeah, it's a cop out. So I guess, I'll give you the final word on the president and what he's saying. I think you made a good case for him. So I'll give you final word.
Thank you. I think Nigerians, though a lot of people are waking up now and supporting the president. Like, I have, like, even my boss. My boss is Igbo.
Yeah.
And he has always been against him, blah, 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 blah. But, like, last month before we closed, like, we were talking, and he was supported. Like, he's finally seeing what the president is trying to do. Although it's difficult in his own words, although it is very difficult, like, the economy is difficult, it's difficult for everybody, even him in his house. Everybody's going through it. Like, it's not easy. It's really not easy. Everybody's going through it. But it is the right step. There's no way this country is going to go the way we want it to be without this phase. If we don't suffer for this phase, our children are going to suffer for it. At some point in the history of Nigeria, for Nigeria to be good, we must go through this phase. There's no shortcut, there's no thinking, there's no desire that is supposed to come and do it automatically. It must happen. And this man is doing every right thing. Like, since I've been on this earth since 1993, and this is the first time we have a working refinery in Nigeria. And people try to downplay that. I don't understand. I don't even get why people try to downplay that. Like, it's not a big deal. It is a very big deal. It is a big deal because what that tells you is that in 5 years, this is how I see it. Like, in 5 years, before 2030, let's say before 2030, we have at least 5 working refineries in Nigeria. What that tells you again is that we'll have reduced petrol costs, reduced cost of living. Automatically, these things are going to happen. Look at the case of student loan. My problem with Nigerians is that a lot of people are dumb and they should not even have opinions on things that they don't know about, because a lot of people don't know a lot of things. They just want to talk and complain. Nigerians just love to complain. Want to complain about everything, want to have an opinion. Just shut the fuck up. This man is doing everything right. Like, this is a man that before he became president already had his manifesto, already had his blueprint, already had his timeline of how he wants everything. He already knew what he was coming to do. And this is even the first president in the history of this country that in his campaign speech, like, throughout the course of his campaign, every single thing he said he would do during his campaign is what he's doing. Like,
what about agriculture? He has not brought our
stop now. Like I said, in the media chat, he spoke about agriculture. They are bringing in 2,000 tractors to be shared across all 36 states.
Okay, that's good.
to improve agriculture. Now, the question we should be asking is, what are the state governors doing? What are the state governors doing? They're not. What are the state governors doing? That's the question we should be asking.
Yeah.
Some of them like Zulu, and I think the governor of what's it mean now? What's that? Niger State.
Yeah.
They are both fully focused on agriculture. Fully, they are like the one in Niger is even like that's his mantra is even as a nickname. Farmer something, farmer governor or something. Like these are people that are very serious about agriculture. And going forward in this country, people, each state have to wake up. Even down to local government. You can't just put or vote for a blockhead, someone that has nothing in his head. As a governor, you don't even need federal government allocation if you know what you're doing.
That's true.
There's bro, these are the conversations we need to be having. If I am a governor, I don't need federal government to give me 1 penny. I am going to bring in money.
Yeah.
There are 1,001 ways to make money as a governor as a sitting governor of a state. But these people are just relaxed, they get monthly stipends from the government in billions.
Just come to Abuja.
They just come to Abuja and chill and see this Ogun State governor. Is at every show.
Oh,
no, not Adeleke. That one. I'm not going to mention him. That one is just useless.
Okay.
Just there dancing. I don't even rate him. What's Ogun State? What's that his name? What's his name?
Dapo.
He's at every show. Dapo Abiodun. That one is at every show.
Well, you have to be careful. You have to be careful. Don't just don't. They are suing people now for all sorts of things.
Bro, the guy is always at shows.
Yeah.
Nothing is doing nothing. Even the Ojude Oba, which is like what brings tourism to Ijebu, that's Ogun State.
Yeah.
They don't have good roads for people. Like they don't have good roads for people to attend and have a good time. They don't have good roads. They don't have infrastructure. Infrastructure in the sense of hotels, proper hotels,
yeah.
And maybe Airbnb where people can just if you travel, you need to come and experience a job and you'll be comfortable. They don't have all those things, and this guy just goes around having fun. As a governor, I can't mention anything this man has done.
It's alright.
So,
maybe the indigenous of Ogun State will know. If
they are complaining on Twitter, so I'm sure it's not doing anything. Same with Oshun. No, they're not doing anything. And this is the time for these people to actually show working that okay, they are up to task.
Yeah, and the president is leading the way. Let's key into the president's agenda. Let's follow the example.
Exactly.
People start seeing the flaws of the state government because now federal government will tell them, "Yeah, on your own, do your thing yourself."
Just watch. Can you see how all the northern governors are clamoring and fighting against this deal?
It's alright.
Just see, next year is going to be a movie.
Sorry. So me, Senju, I was going to ask you a question about your ability to connect with the world financially. I don't know if you understand what I'm getting at. Like me, my main personal problem in this country is like you want to pay for something outside the country. You have the money, but they say you can't pay. CBN said, there's a limit, you cannot spend X amount of money buying something. Why do we have such a restrictive financial atmosphere? Why are we going against Bitcoin? Why is Jack Dorsey in Africa wearing bathroom slippers, looking like a fucking hobo, and he's sitting down next to African people, net worth $10 billion, and he's in Africa for a Bitcoin conference, and the Bitcoin conference is in Kenya, Nairobi.
Yeah.
But we are saying that no, Bitcoin is illegal or is wrong or is haram or is
Talk us to another country.
Did you guys even see the Binance guy that was arrested and charged to court?
We are charging the owner of Binance to court for Yahoo.
Yeah.
What are we? What does that mean? Doesn't that mean something? It means that truly they don't want us to be rich because wait, let me finish. I have to finish this point. When President Trump won the election, Bitcoin went from 45,000 to 103. Meaning that people
that's 100%.
That is 200, almost 300%.
Bro.
Meaning that people who had Bitcoin, people who held Bitcoin, became almost 3 times richer. But the country, Nigeria, said You are not allowed to have this magical device that can make you rich tomorrow.
I couldn't get.
That can make you rich
They will
tomorrow.
stop the P2P.
They are locking people's accounts for buying crypto.
Yeah.
They are freezing your account for buying crypto. I know. So that's kind of what I'm trying to get at. That in the middle of all these things, why is this country so restrictive on financial freedom?
Can I speak on that now?
Please.
First off, who stopped? It was Buhari's government that stopped us from using Bitcoin. First of all,
yes,
it was Buhari's government. Now, that's a Buhari government. What did they know? Even the president don't know anything now. So it's very sad because I was into crypto at the time as well, and it affected me. Even tonight, it's still affecting me. It has affected me a lot because I lost money. Because you cannot. You're not able to trade. You're not able to buy coins. You're not able to put in naira and use your naira to buy.
Look, Hoktua started a meme coin, a crypto coin. Hoktua, you know Hoktua, that girl. She became famous, started a podcast, did Hoktua. She cleared like $3 million and ran away. They're trying to arrest her, but she did something. She made money. Even if they say
there's a lot of crypto scam, there are a lot of scams.
I know, but
our government officials too spend a lot of money with it.
So I know,
with your civilian governor as well.
No, that's fair because the same people who are saying that crypto is bad brought out e-naira. They brought out e-naira. Did they not?
Okay, that e-naira now, you know, is a total failure, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
How can you say crypto is illegal? How can you say crypto is illegal, but you say there's e-naira?
But you have e-naira. What is e-naira?
E-naira.
So that's what I'm saying. I expected that the president, if he's a liberal person, he's liberally minded. Okay, let's open all avenues because in those words he said a capitalist society. He said the capitalist country. That America is capitalist. They are using crypto. Everybody using crypto. People are hitting licks on crypto. They're making millions. Any small person, as long you can do crypto legally now. Not all crypto is a scam now. So if you have your crypto project and you do your crypto and everybody does everything, they make their money. You as an individual, you can start a crypto project in your community and you can make millions for your community. That is why Mark Zuckerberg went to Kenya. And here's the question, because I saw the picture of Mark Zuckerberg. Not Mark Zuckerberg, Jack Dorsey. I saw Jack Dorsey in Kenya. He was standing there. I didn't see any security with him. I didn't see any. They may be there, but they were not visible.
Yeah.
Meaning that he's just there casually, he's just there chilling. And let me tell you something, a billionaire does not travel without purpose. A billionaire does not travel without the mindset of I want to invest. No billionaire goes to a place without saying, wait, let me see if there's any opportunity.
Let me
invest into a business, foreign direct investment, foreign portfolio investment. There is something. That's how billionaires move. So if Kenya is making this place, because Senju, we're talking about the real world and all these places the other time. The only African people I've seen come out with a testimony that the real world worked, this, that, they are from Kenya. So it was when I saw that I was like, oh wow, I'm encouraged. But then our country, like nothing, CBN, but the ghost of Godwin is hampering our financial access to the world.
That might destroy a lot of things.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But these people are doubling down on those policies. They're doubling down on this. How can you be prosecuting Binance? Why?
No, I think
why were you arrested?
It's a criminal case with Binance.
For what did he say?
Like that, one particular amount of money. He says he's not paying.
Listen, that wasn't the only thing. The court is Binance were caught.
Doing what?
I've forgotten what I can't remember.
Let's put it up.
I think it's just Nigeria federal government case with Binance. Nigeria federal government case with Binance. Just let's see what there's a criminal.
It's
I think they're using it to launder money or something.
Okay. What? Okay, money laundering now.
I can't remember what it is. I can't remember what.
No, it's money laundering. In fact.
I think it's money laundering.
Wait now.
I know there was a case.
Wait now. Federal government on Wednesday withdrew the money laundering charge. They withdrawn the charges. They have withdrawn the charges. They collected the money. He faced.
That's not wrong.
Wait now. He faced money laundering charge of 35 million brought against him by EFCC. Discharge on health grounds and diplomatic pressure. She noted that the federal government will continue to charges against crypto company. So, first employee status, blah 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 blah, health of the defendant, surgery, so he's ill, and then explain everything to the judge, blah blah blah, acquittal, okay, and then second defendant, blah blah blah, and then they discharged him for the money laundering. So okay, so they discharged him, but the case is continuing against the company. What are these images? So they discharged him, and the case is going to continue against the company. And
against Binance.
Yes, against Binance. Oh, look at this. Are you listening? Binance is US head of financial crime compliance, Gambian, and the British Kenyan regional manager for Africa, Nadim Anjawala, were facing money laundering charges covering 30 million brought against them by EFCC. Do you see that Kenya again? You see that Kenya again? So Kenya is a country that they're embracing crypto. They're embracing crypto because the young.
What else do they have?
They have tourism. You come and see the animals. You come and see the wild animals.
Exactly, bro. What else do they have? Do they have a choice? Do they have a choice now?
No. What about us? Nigeria. Why can't Nigeria be the center of all crypto? That boy, what's his name? Lord B. What was that guy? Lord B.
B Lord.
I said Lord B. B Lord. They were harassing him too.
Yeah. For good reason.
What's his reason?
I think they felt it was a scam at the time.
He was doing cryptocurrency. That's the point.
Yeah.
He's a crypto bro. You've seen his house. You've seen his empire. All his crypto. Like
you think it's only crypto that guy is doing?
Come on. I'm not going to air out a man's business if I know it. But what he told us.
Oh my God, we're on live.
Huh?
I said my bad, we're on live.
So what we know of what he does is what he tells us, and we must take him at his word. If we don't have proof that he's doing something other than what he says, why should we assume the worst? They are harassing all the crypto bros because they have money and they are rich and they don't understand the explanation of his crypto we are doing. And they say, oh, they are doing crypto, therefore you are wrong because CBN said that crypto is bad. Is there a law against crypto? There is no law. CBN just says they don't like crypto. It's not a crime. Crypto remains not a crime because CBN does not pass laws. The fact that CBN came out and said we don't want people using Nigeria for crypto doesn't mean that the fact I'm actually trading crypto makes it a crime. So that's why he was able to win in court, because how can you say that I'm a criminal? Say I've defeated EFCC in Federal High Court. My cars so they seized his cars. Nobody.
Yeah, they seized the cars and they gave it back to him.
Yeah, so he said this is proof the Nigerian justice system works. In 2020, he was arrested in Anambra and accused of internet fraud. Are you seeing?
Yeah.
They impounded his car, released one to him. They held his Benz. He is a Bitcoin trader. He sued EFCC at Enugu, and then 15 months final judgment in 2022. Credit victory to supporter and legal team. Blah 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 blah. So he's a crypto bro, and they're arresting a crypto bro. And me,
because that's a criminal.
No, me. I want to pay for my membership. I'm a member of some international organizations, and I want to pay. That okay, I'm a member. Or see my money, you'll pay. I have the money. I have a bank account that has the money in pounds. I try to pay. They say, oh, the bank tells me that you are not allowed to pay because Nigeria we cannot send out more than $20 a month. The woman checked her computer and said, yes, the woman checked her computer and said, no, actually, it used to be $20. Now it's $0. You can't even send $0 out to pay something. That is how this man is able to use crypto. Because with crypto, you can pay for things remotely. Without any... So, they're decentralizing the financial system. And you're gaining your financial freedom. You're able to trade freely. Why is Nigeria getting in the way of that? Why? And if it was President Bola, because President Bola was the person who put in those restrictions, yes. Why is President Tinubu continuing and doubling down, tripling down? Why? So, in spite of all these things that the president is saying, that he's trying to do these things or he wants people to be farming again.
Mm.
It's not about going back to the fact that we used to have refineries, therefore we now have refineries now. It's not just that. It's that we should also go forward. Kenya has left us behind. You can laugh at them and say that all they have is zebras, but they've left us behind. If Jack Dorsey with his billions is going there inside bathroom slippers, I will show you his picture. The guy looks so.
I've seen the picture.
The guy, let's for the culture, for information.
But crazy, but in that picture, you see a guy with big tummy, a black guy with big tummy.
Just sitting down on the floor. Look at him. Look at all these dirty Africans.
Not this one.
I know, but just look at these people. Just look at them.
There was a particular picture like
this.
this.
This is a picture.
Yeah, this one. You see that guy?
The fat guy.
This guy. That's the richest guy in the room.
Thank you very much. Do I know his name? No.
You don't.
So, do you see the point?
Even I've got his name.
So,
and it's from Bitcoin, from crypto.
So what are we saying? So this guy that I don't even know his name is richer than Jack Dorsey.
Yeah.
And he's from crypto. There was a guy I saw
from Bitcoin.
Do you get my point?
I think he has the most Bitcoin in the world or something.
There was another guy I saw on Twitter. The guy was saying that he has $7 billion worth of Bitcoin. But he still works his 9 to 5. Just some guy.
Smart guy.
Just some guy just there chilling. But
you know that Bitcoin, but people bought it a lot that time.
There was one black guy now. I think I sent the video to the group. One black guy was saying he was on his video, very like 2011. He was like, "Please, guys, just buy one Bitcoin. It costs $1. Just buy it, please. Just buy
Jesus
one."
Christ. Please stop.
I swear to God, the video. I saw the video this year. But the thing is that if we had that dollar, even then, would we have been able to purchase it?
Yes, now.
No. Don't say yes now, like it's obvious.
Wait now.
Because
it's true that you at that time, students were buying it. Some people were buying it.
I know, but I'm just trying to apply what is going on now to what the possibilities have been. That we are caged in this country. We are caged in. That is why people like Jack Dorsey will never set foot in Nigeria. Who is coming to Nigeria? Which billionaire has come to Nigeria in the past 12 months? Look at these people. They're just there sitting down. They're just sitting down, laughing, eating. I don't know. Look at how he's dressed. Look at his leg. Look at his leg. Look at what he's wearing.
That's very casual now.
Look at what he's wearing. Just wear one random leather slippers. Look at the shirt. He didn't even iron the shirt. And he's a billionaire.
He's a billionaire now.
No. That I'm trying to get you to understand what I'm saying. This guy has $10 billion and he's just fucking chilling in Kenya.
Yeah, because the billionaire, he can afford to just not dress well.
He wouldn't even be this free in Nigeria. Everybody will be surrounding him. They will be touching him, thinking that they will get blessing from his billions. I'm trying to say that Kenya is so relaxed, so chill, so free, so like even the mindset is different of the people. Everybody look at that one. If it's Nigeria, everybody will rush to gather him to take picture. Am I wrong?
Not it depends on the place now. Depends on where you went to.
I'm not sure people are allowed to try like this now.
Nigerians will put like 6 police officers on this guy and 2 army.
Normally, but they may not be as close to him because inside the venue.
I'm saying that if it was here in Nigeria, like that would be the situation. Eye service and general sycophancy and general low self-esteem. You get my point. I want to protect him. I want to make sure that nobody kidnaps him. For me, it's painful. It's painful that this guy can come all the way to Nairobi to attend the Africa Bitcoin conference. Net worth $4 billion. Who was the last billionaire to come to Nigeria? Who was the last person? That wasn't in government.
In Nigeria, we have an issue.
Atiku Abubakar.
No, to come like a non-Nigerian that came.
And I think it's not Dubai he lives.
You were saying something, Sergio.
Okay, there's one issue that happened, but there's one project I had that Nigerian students went to Rwanda.
Mm-hmm.
In Rwanda, the president came.
Mm-hmm.
There's different from different countries with the program. He gave everybody laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Nigerian people, when they came back, they got it from them. Wait now.
They got a laptop from them.
Because that presented it like it's them that gave the students.
Eh? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow. Rwanda. Rwanda. And I'm hearing big things about Rwanda. Did you see they're sponsoring us now?
Rwanda is happening.
I'm not sponsoring PSG as well. BC Rwanda or something.
Yeah.
But they're a
Rwanda.
small country now.
Rwanda. Even Afghanistan that we were laughing at before. Like those boys, the Taliban, my guys, they, you know what they've been doing now with the women? They said, women, keep quiet, we don't want to hear you, don't even gather. Don't even go past primary 6. Like we don't even want to hear. Don't even talk to each other. We don't want to see. They banned importation of washing machine and dishwasher.
The women should wash.
Yes. Stay in your house and wash all the clothes. This is real. Like let's see. Let's just do it.
I've been seeing some of the
Taliban bans washing machines. Like this is real. So yeah. So my point is that those guys, they took over the country.
You know the problem now. If there was washing machine, women have too much time in their hand to take care of rubbish.
Simple. So I think it was dishwashers. Dishwashers. So they discovered rare earth metals. They discovered rare earth metals, right? And rare earth metals is what they use to make like batteries and phone screens and cobalt, lithium, all those things.
Yeah.
They sold their mining rights to the Chinese for $10 billion, right? So I'm like, okay, would these guys like sit down and embezzle the money and all this? You know what they started doing? They opened up Afghanistan for tourism. So you see, like South Korean women, they will come to Afghanistan. They will wear hijab and they will carry AK-47. Like they'll be shouting Allahu Akbar, like they'll be pretending to be terrorists in the middle of Afghanistan. That money is.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. Like they're opening their country up in terms of tourism. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
See, Taliban says it wants tourists in Afghanistan.